What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a super excited day. We're going to be prepping Jaylene's Evo 8 to get the car tuned. I am super excited for this. We got the base map from my tuner, Dr. Boost. So before we go ahead and flash the new map on the car, the only thing that we need to do now is to install a couple parts before we go ahead and do that. The parts that we have to install is the injectors, 4-bar map, sensor, intake air temp, and the AEM wideband. So here are the parts right here. Is the injector dynamics. It is a 1050cc that we're installing. Comes with adapter plugs with it, 4-bar map sensor with the intake air temp plug, and an AEM wideband. I have my friend Benny from Back Half already weld a bung on top on the charge pipe, so we can go ahead and get the intake air temp sensor. That's where it's located right there. We're not going to be using this charge pipe for a very long time. We are gonna upgrade to something better in the near future, but as of right now, we're gonna run this and it's gonna be good for the tuning wise. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys don't know what the mods that it has on top of the car has the HKS 272 cans, 0-tick lifters. It has the MAP OEM 3-inch downpipe test pipe, HK Sport exhaust system. The car already had ARP head studs, which is really nice, so I don't have to worry about that. Megan Racing O2 housing is another one. HKS filter that you guys seen on in the bay. I think that's pretty much about it. We did all the maintenance, timing belt, water pump, pulleys, new oil change, and all that kind of stuff. So first thing I want to do is tackle the injectors. It's going to be pretty fast, straightforward as well. We're just going to be unbolting 2 bolts from the fuel rail, unplug the injectors, lift them up, swap it over, and we'll be done deal, and we'll be good to go. Here are the injectors that it looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so freaking beautiful. It already comes with an adapter in the box and these couple pins and these seal plugs, or the seal. So I'm not sure if we're gonna need it. Let's go ahead and get this injectors installed and let's move on to the next one. The injectors are installed with the adapter plug. Everything plugs in the way it needs to. I did lost the black spacer on the fuel rail on top of an intake manifold, so lucky thing I had an extra rubber spacer with the insert in there, so that's pretty nice. And one of the clips fell off, or flew off somewhere. This goes into the injector plug, which keeps it in place, but I got super frustrated. I didn't want to spend some time putting it on. I think it should be okay, but for now we're just gonna ditch this. All right, next up we're gonna go ahead and take out the stock map sensor. So we're gonna switch it out with the 4-bar map, and then we need to go ahead and figure out how we're gonna do this. The plug for the intake air temp sensor. So we did order a spooling out speed density harness that we're still waiting from STM Tune. I hit them up last week, and right now they're still waiting on spooling up company to send out the speed density harness to them, so hopefully it should come very soon. As for now, we just need to work what we have. I went online to look at on the forums on how to see what wire that goes into the main plug right here on the map airflow sensor, and then what I read was that the only thing that you need to wire it up would be this black wire right here and the red and blue wire right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just plug it in and straighten up these wires and just guess what wire that goes into what. I'm just gonna go ahead and just shove it inside on the female pin. It should be fine. We're just trying to get this car at least running. I don't think it's gonna give us any issue, but we may never know until we go ahead and start putting the parts in. And quite honestly, I really don't want to do a cut and splice. I don't want to cut any harnesses. So yeah, hopefully we get that harness coming in soon. 4-bar map sensor is on. We got the intake air temp plug into the sensor, and this is how it kind of looks. I know it's kind of funny looking, but this is what we're gonna have to work with right now. I can just get like a male pin and then pinch it and then plug it in. We're just gonna run it for now like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and find those later on. Hopefully that we get our harness very soon. I'm not gonna go ahead and install the AEM wideband yet. We have to move the car to a gravel so that way we can jack up the car, put the wideband sensor or the O2 sensor into one of the bung on the exhaust system, and then we can go ahead and hook it up, and then we can go ahead and do data log. So all right, so I have Jaylen's base map right here on the ECU Flash. I went to go ahead and read her stock map so that way I can save any information that I need in case that I don't have it on top of the base map. I think we should just be fine. So I got the ignition on, ECU Flash on. I am using a attachments port 2.0. I did have a 1.3 open port USB, but that gave me crap, so I'm running that, and that is running really quick. So let's go ahead and flash the base map. I'm gonna hit this button right here, and then here we go. All right, new base map is in. I'm gonna go ahead and use EvoScan. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see if I have everything selected. Look like it is. I'm gonna go ahead and hit start data log so that way we can get some sort of recording while we get the car started. All right, so now it's connected. I'm gonna go ahead and put the laptop on the side right here. First start with the base map. Hopefully she runs good. Go ahead and double check, make sure that we don't have any fuel leak going on. So far so good. I think this is doing its job. Everything else is dialed in it needs to with the cams. Sick. I'm gonna go ahead and let the car run for like about 5 minutes or 10 minutes actually, and then we'll double check everything, make sure it's good to go, but we'll turn them off, turn it back on, and see how the car runs after. So it's almost about 10 minutes, and man, this thing sounds so freaking sick right now. That lobe, check out the exhaust, guys. That is so sick. Man, I can't wait to get this car tuned. It's probably gonna make at least close around the horsepower as my Evo, and damn, we both have the same cams, HKS 272, so it's gonna sound the same. Man, I'm pumped, guys. I'm freaking pumped right now. Just double checking everything of what we installed on Jaylen's car. Everything looks good, no sign of any leaks, nothing weird is going on with the car is like loping like crazy, which is sick. And yeah, we got the 10-minute data log, so now we just have to send it out to Dr. Boost. But the only thing I really need to get taken care of is installing the AEM wideband. We need to get that recorded and also send it out to him, that way he can see the air fuel ratio, just making sure nothing is weird happening with the car. So we actually have to move my car out. We have to bring the car in the driveway, jack it up, get the AEM wideband wired up and the sensor, and then we can do another data log, record it, making sure that we didn't miss anything. And yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. Never mind, guys, I went to go ahead and just jack up the car on the side. I have 2 jack stands underneath there, so we should be good. It's gonna hold. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put the O2 sensor in the car already, like this. This is everything that we need right here. O2 sensor, it already comes with the bung and some heat shrink. Here is the harness and another harness that plugs into the AM gauge right here. And then you got about 5-6 wires, power ground, signal and don't know the other stuff. But let's go ahead and get this knocked out, and then we can go ahead and start recording the AFR and send it to my tuner. Got the O2 sensor mounted on the exhaust system. We ran the harness or the O2 sensor underneath the body where the rear O2 sensor goes. I was gonna go put it on the test pipe, but it looked like the bong was facing directly to the drive shaft, so I kind of didn't want to do that. So instead I went to do this way, this route, run the harness behind of this pocket over here. So we got ground right there and the power to the fuse box. I know it's just not looking as professional or, you know, really look good installation, but you guys, I don't have everything that I need, so I'm just trying to make it work. And of course, once everything checks out, we can go ahead and do it the right way. So got everything plugged in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the ignition, turn it on, make sure our wideband is reading, and then we should be good to go. Right, we are good to go, guys. AFR is on point and where it needs to be. Idles is where it needs to be. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting everything away, kind of get everything all cleaned up right now because the car looks really a mess. So I just did another 10 minutes data log on the car with the AFR, just recorded on my phone. You guys probably thinking of why am I doing that? I've done it in the past with my Evo and I've had any issue. Car is running perfectly fine on my car. I just don't know where the other wires are supposed to be tapping in, if as far as like into the ECU and what equipment you need to have the AFR read from the ECU into EvoScan. Kind of still new to it, honestly, but this works perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. And my car has been dialed for like over 2 years and never had any issues, so I know that we're not gonna have issue doing the exact same thing that we're gonna be doing on Jaylen's Evo. So everything is good to go. We buttoned everything up, check the fuel injectors, making sure we don't have any leaks. We're good on that. AFR is reading where it needs to be at idle. Car sounds so sick. I just can't wait to get this car tuned. So we're pretty much done for the day of getting everything prepped on Jaylen's Evo 8. So I'm very excited. Like I said, I just kept saying that because who wouldn't be excited for this moment, you know? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and it's gonna make some crazy power. It's gonna be torquey. It's gonna be a fun daily street car. If anybody out there who knows how to get the AFR read through EvoScan, let me know in the comment section below, or you can just DM me through Instagram. Will be really helpful. If you guys want to pick up these parts that we installed on Jaylen's Evo, I'll have it down in the description box below. I'm also gonna go ahead and put all the mod lists that Jaylene has on her car, so that way you guys know what it is. But if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for upload content. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Aloha, and I'll see you guys on the next one.